Are you ready to mock?
Welcome to Mock of Love.
A wild romp through VH1's golden age of celebrity reality dating shows. I'm Andy.
And I'm Ashley. Hey Andy, are we going to take any of these shows seriously?
We refuse. Hey Ashley, would you say this is a podcast to listen to with your kids?
Not unless your kids are hyper mature. Andy, is this podcast going to be bitchy and hilarious?
Yes, queen. So get ready to mock.
This is Mock of Love. Lovingly.
I love you too. I'm recording now.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back to Mock of Love. Ashley, we're doing it again, and I have just one thing to say.
What?
Kudalai. That's right, everybody. We've been red-pilled. And by red-pilled, I mean Maoist red China pilled.
Yes. We're here for it. We're ordering direct from Chinese factories.
We are getting a lot of knockoff shit, and it rules, and we don't care. That's
For those
right.
of you that haven't been following, after all the tariff bullshit that's been going on TikTok, a bunch of Chinese manufacturers and Chinese people stepped up to let us know that all of our luxury goods are actually made there, even if we think they're made in Italy or somewhere where we think a nice handbag or whatever should come from. They are actually made in China, and we can order directly from the factory for a fraction of the price.
Hey, Ashley,
and it's fabulous.
How much was that Hermes bag that you ordered?
It was $18.99.
That is $18.99.
Yes, not $18,000.
$1,899.
Yeah, no, $18.99.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Hermes, but it was like some fancy designer.
Yeah.
And it looks like, anyway, it's amazing.
Do I have some collectible Jordans coming in the mail? Yeah, I do.
Get on that side of TikTok, people.
Welcome to our Red Pilled podcast. We are here to just spout the most communist propaganda we can. Kudalai. Ni hao to our friends in China.
Shishi.
Is that something?
That's thank you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm learning stuff every day. I just need to know. All right. Hey, what are we doing, Ashley?
Oh yeah, why are we here?
Why are we here?
We are here for Flavor of Love Season 1, Episode 2. It is called Rub-a-Dub Flav.
Yes. We are doing so good with the names, with the topics, with the energy. It's a great show still. Happy to report.
It really is. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit as we go on, but I 100% after rewatching this, I feel like Rock of Love copied it in so many ways. Like,
oh, sure.
Different, well, and I'll bring it up as it goes on, but
Okay.
different themes or different types of girls that come into the picture. It's like, oh, this was also a thing that they tried to do on Rock of Love.
Like it's a trope.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, okay, we need to have
drama.
this.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like watching episodes of Friends. It's like, okay, this is the one with the villain. This is the one with the boyfriend back home.
100%. You get where I'm going with this.
I do.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So, we're down to 15 ladies. We got rid of 5 women last week. And last week, like, if our episode seemed a little off kilter, number one, microphones were an issue for me, and that's on me.
We're back to our old mics, which are less good, but therefore better for the podcast.
Yes, it's interesting. With our current room setup, it's just a better fit. Number 2, Ashley and I talked after the fact. First episode of any of these shows is the syllabus. And it's really hard to make a whole casserole out of just the syllabus.
Yeah, it's like we're meeting these chicks. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
It's too many things to try to get to in one episode. So it's literally just a quick intro to everyone. And nothing really
and not enough time for any other
happens. Yeah.
It's like they got in bikinis, some of them, and some of them got sent home, and that's the end of the episode.
Right.
Here's
one
a bunch
of them
names.
made out with Flav. The other one tried to. Okay, that's that.
But this one, we are starting with drama off the bat.
Yes.
It's great. The women wake up and love to start shit talking New York.
Yes. Right. Like they are still in bed with their face masks and they are shit talking New York.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. She's being like deliberately mean.
Yes.
To
Openly
everyone,
the villain.
Like just really prickly to everyone that she meets.
She is she might be evil. I don't know.
This
like
is what you said about Lacey.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Like there's just an open duplicity to
Yeah.
her that is like absolutely playing everybody around her.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
So people are bringing that up,
But-
rightfully so.
Miss Latin
Miss Latin.
loves her.
Yes.
She says, with New York, you either love her or you hate her. And I know people like that. I've been friends with people like that where you're like, I know a lot of people don't like this person, but I enjoy being around them and I fucking never want to get on their bad side.
Yeah. So
You know what I mean?
Ashley's talking about me.
No, not at all.
But speaking of Miss Latin and duplicity,
Mhm.
what's Miss Latin doing right here? What's
So
she got going on?
she keeps calling like on the house phone
On the house phone,
her boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend
Okay, like of a week.
of a week.
Yeah, she broke up with this dude a week ago.
4 years boyfriend, broke up last week.
And
Now she's
she's-
on Flavor Flav.
Literally like on the phone going like, I miss him. Well, he's not answering.
He's not answering the first time.
But when it like pans back to her, she's like, I really miss him.
Yeah. And
Like,
so
what? This is what I'm getting to about
Yeah.
like with Rock of Love. It's like, I don't even understand why she's here. And wasn't it Aaron the first? No.
it wasn't Aaron that was calling her
they, like,
ex-boyfriend.
Thought that she had broken up with her
Right.
fiance too soon.
Right.
And then in the second season, it was Christy Joe.
That was
obviously.
calling home.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, all right, we have to have the girl who just has too many ties back home.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's Miss Latin's job.
Yeah.
Big Rick, after, what's her name? Miss Latin didn't get an answer from her ex-boyfriend, or actually, ex-boyfriend Cash.
Mm-hmm.
We get a flavogram
Yes.
from Big Rick.
I love that. Flavogram.
It's very good.
And Flav goes, last night was macadacious.
Macadacious.
I was like,
I'm glad you wrote it down because
I love this
I was
word.
like, what? Initially, I thought he said magadacious. I'm like,
No.
this is pre-Trump,
No,
so
this
I
is
know he wouldn't
prophetic.
fuck with that. Yeah. So the macadacious, love this.
I know. Andy and I like side-eyed each other and we're like, yes.
He's
This
so
word though,
incredible,
we have to
man.
start like working that word into sentences.
He just like every time he talks, he likes to try and freestyle with it. Like he likes to make his sentences rhyme. And
it's so cool.
It's really fun. It's like
Yeah.
living in a musical with
Yeah.
with somebody.
Just watching someone like, I don't know, like making it up on the spot and like trying to be fun and set a fun mood. I don't know. I like him.
It could get old. I could see how it could be too much.
Like if you actually lived with him.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I was just had like this.
Stop speaking in riddles.
When I said it's like living in a musical, I'm like, oh, but that could be like, is Lin-Manuel Miranda's coming over again, guys? Oh God, not again.
Oh my God.
Not again. Are we gonna end up at hip hop land again with Lin-Manuel?
I feel like Lin-Manuel would be lovely to hang out
I
with.
know, no, he's a delight. I guarantee it. But again, might get old.
Yeah.
Dude. So what's the challenge first? We got to get through some
Okay.
important table setting.
So, well, before they're on their way to the challenge, but before that, they were all eating breakfast and like already New York and Rain are like getting
At each other's
into it. And New York says, I wanted to see if I was powerful enough to twist her mind.
Yeah.
So this is like a little deep dive into New York's brain about how she operates. She's being prickly, but she's really like testing everyone around her and also just trying to get under their skin.
She is the person, much like Lacey, who is inviting physical violence on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that's
like,
an easy way to get somebody out of here.
Under your skin, and you're gonna freak out, and then you're gonna be gone.
You're gonna hit me, and that's that.
Yep.
And so that's at the breakfast table that they're getting into it, and then they find.
Wait, can I just like something funny that I thought New York did is she came to the breakfast table and she was like, good morning.
Oh,
she's
pointing at who she's saying good morning to.
Good morning. You can choke. She points to Rain. I was like,
and it's because she was talking shit in the morning, and New York could hear her talking shit down the hall.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it was Rain in Georgia. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So then they get in the car and all hell breaks loose.
Well, they're getting in the car to go. We haven't even talked about what the challenge is. The Flavogram shared what the challenge is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No. I'm just I'm trying to keep. It's a lot moving very quickly.
They're going hot tubbing. Yeah.
At a place that is called the Puddington.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Puddington.
I think so. That's what you told me.
Puddington.
I was like, what is
like
that?
Spelled like pudding.
Pudding.
Not putting it in your butt, but pudding
No,
Jello pudding.
Pudding stone.
Pudding stone. Thank
Pudding
you.
stone hot tubs.
Pudding. Welcome
Like
to
what?
pudding. This is some fucking Thomas the Tank Engine town name. Welcome to Pudding Stone, Thomas.
It's so random, and it's like the perfect Flavor Flav date.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're just gonna go to a place with hot tubs and get in hot tubs.
Well, they had to decorate.
We have a hot tub at the house. Don't worry about that.
That's a good point. But they have to decorate the hot tub and like do something unique with it that
They
draws
do.
his attention.
They do. So each girl had like, it's not different. It's all the same hot tub, right?
Is it? Because I feel like
I don't know. Maybe there's different rooms, but different ones are different hot tubs are decorated differently. And each girl had to kind of come up with her own like theme for the hot tub or whatever.
To get his attention and interest in 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's fast.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how little time these women get on these shows to make an impact on one of these guys.
We have 15 girls.
And 5 of them are going home tonight, and you got 10 minutes. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's brutal. So now, Ashley, I'm ready to stop interrupting you.
Oh, well, no, that's it. They fight in the car.
Yeah.
So I thought we were going to get to the hot tubs after that.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm going to do a drop of the argument in this van because it is unintelligible. And thank God captions are working now.
Yeah.
Because it is just, it's Rain and New York.
Rain is screaming.
Veins are popping out of her neck.
Rain, it's like New York has gotten under her skin. It is working because she is screaming, bitch, shut the fuck up. But like I'm saying that
always
nicely.
A very satisfying
like,
phrase.
She's screaming it. I'm sick of your shit.
Like screaming.
And New York is just like eating it up.
Yeah, and they're wagging fingers, and then the hands get a little closer to the faces, and then they get even closer to the faces, and then the girls in the backseat are pulling Rain off of New York before it gets physical. And now Rain is yelling in her talking head, and she will yell some more talking heads to come. She is not a fan of New York.
No, New York really triggers her.
Yeah. And it's been one day, and New York has done something to really get under her skin.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. So yeah, Pudding Stone hot tubs. Now, I want to point, Flavor Flav is so fucking funny. He does this thing in his talking heads where he's like joking, I'm having a good time, I'm laughing, ha ha ha, but word. And then he like all of a sudden his face just dramatically changes to deadly serious, and he like nods and looks like almost angry. What was it?
He's like, I want to see their hearts and their minds in these hot tubs and see them in bikinis. Word.
It was, and he's like laughing, and then he gets deadly serious and goes, word.
Like once again, so, like if Bret Michaels had said that, the creep factor would be through the roof.
We wouldn't be laughing.
It's still a little creepy, but somehow he makes it funny.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
He's way less of a molester.
Yes.
Than Mr. Mitchell.
Yes.
Bert. Yeah, it's just it's delightful seeing Flav be a creep for some reason.
I want to see what these girls are working with. Oh my God. I loved his outfit that they just showed. The
outfits, in every talking head this episode, he's in the Viking helmet.
Yes.
It's important to note so
Very
that
important.
You can go on this journey in your mind with us. And the girls are figuring out how to decorate their parts of the hot tub.
Yes, and the 3 that impress him the most are going to get like a private date or whatever.
They get a
semi-private date.
Yes,
a
not a solo date. Yep, a menage a date.
A quadruple date.
Cut, right? Isn't that the French menage a cut date? And this is not a long jacket segment, but I need to point out 2 things about Flav's attire.
Please do.
At the hot tubs.
Please do.
Number 1, Afro puffs.
Yes, I love.
Incredible.
Yes.
Parted down the middle. 2 little Afro puffs.
Little pigtails.
On top of his head. Number 2, for no discernible reason, goggles.
Goggles.
Only person that's wearing goggles.
But he has them on like a headband.
Yeah. And
like an accessory.
Yeah. They're swimming goggles. They're not like ski goggles for fashion.
No. Like he's going to, get down in this hot tub.
Yes. Yeah, he's going to go underwater and do some work.
But they're not snorkel goggles. They are like swim goggles.
They're swim goggles.
Yeah.
Number 2, that was number 2. Number 3, he's very skinny.
Yeah, we pointed that out last episode. It's like a teenage boy's body.
It is.
Whenever he
It's crazy.
derobes.
He's so skinny. And like
so
he turns around and he's
skinny.
flexing and like one of the women is like, "Oh, I see a lot of spine."
I missed that.
Okay. So he goes to Oyster's hot tub after Pumpkin's hot tub.
So was she Red Oyster?
No.
Okay, thank you. I was like, I thought it was just Oyster,
Yeah.
and now they're calling her Red Oyster.
Biting my tongue for a lot of the episode to say something about it, but I'm like, save it for the show, Andy.
Yes.
Red Oyster. Oyster
it's like
is
pink
now.
snapper.
It's like blue waffle. It is an Urban Dictionary term that you do not want to look up.
Yeah.
I don't know why they decided. I mean, she wears red for 6 years straight or whatever the fuck. But
I think it was just like he went with Oyster, and then they just decided to punch it up and make it funnier.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
So now she is Red Oyster, and she is like Little Miss. Remember last episode we were saying like she uncomfortably does dirty talk constantly.
Yes.
So like her hot tub thing is like she's gonna whip him, and he like
with the
her
riding crop that she's still carrying.
And he's like, "Oh no, that's not for me, but I do the whipping."
And then
she was like, "Yes, sir, whatever you say."
Yeah, she immediately goes like, "Okay, I can
switched
switch
from dom to sub.
Yep,
Yeah.
real quick."
But it's still like I don't know,
But
whatever.
she's
Do your
still
thing,
here
girl, but
to
it's
express
still,
her kink.
It's cheesy.
I love red. I love kink.
Yes.
And this is what I'm going
Sir,
to show
whatever
to
you say goes.
Yeah.
And we missed Pumpkin, but Pumpkin kind of like got in and like gave him kisses, and he seemed to really like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pumpkin and him hit it off. I mean, he hits it off with who I would say he hits it off with. Well, we know who wins.
Yeah, but we can go through them right now.
Sure.
He's going through them. Let's see.
Oh,
Sirius
Georgia.
wore this like silver bathing suit that was like a piece of string over her nipples wrapped
Essentially.
around her body.
Like,
I thought that was
Sirius
awesome.
was the one that gave him the nude photo at the start and is a supermodel or something, right?
Yeah. Peaches got out a guitar and sang a song on the edge of the hot tub.
Yep.
Cute. Sweetie had these like booty shorts on that said "Yeah, Flav."
Yeah, Flav.
On her ass. And then she was like kind of twerking her butt a little bit, and he was like, "Yeah."
He was loving that.
And he had this huge grin on his face. Who are we at right now?
Oh, we're at Smiley. But before that, Goldie and him, Goldie was
pause
shaking.
It's going too fast.
Sorry, babe. I got you. Did you want me to?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he was just dancing with Goldie, and he loves Goldie because she's so country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she's very Southern, very, like incredibly just sweet and talkative and silly.
She's funny.
Yeah.
I loved her
She's a
from the
goof.
first episode. I know she had the insurance convention vibes.
Yes.
But whatever. She likes to have a good time. She lets things roll off her back. She's there to party.
She's grown on me immediately.
And it's adorable. They were like dancing in the hot tub together and laughing. And I thought it was really cute.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked really well. And now we're at Smiley.
But if we go back, because you were asking, we meant like, sorry guys, they're going so fast.
Because 10 minutes goes real fast.
It really does, yeah, and they got to fit in all these girls. But you were asking earlier, like, which one do we think he really liked?
Mm-hmm.
He seemed to really like New York.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what she did. She didn't do anything special. But
she just said like what he wanted to hear. She said she whispered sweet nothings to Flav.
Yeah, and he seemed to like really be into her. Rain got in the jacuzzi and immediately started talking about how men always cheat and lie. Yeah. And I was like, girl, this is what you're going to do with your 10 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. He like super turn off.
Yep.
Like he went limp.
You could see it happen.
Yep. Apples had a hula on, like a hula skirt, and she said, "I can lay you."
Yeah, I think he said that to her.
Oh, okay.
He said that to her.
Okay.
And then he put a lay on her.
Yes.
And Apples, okay. Not that we necessarily need to remember her anymore, but Apples, the way I remember Apples, she looks like Maura Tierney.
I don't know who that is.
Maura Tierney? ER, News Radio. She was Natasha Lyonne's sister in Poker Face.
Okay.
Remember? Okay, it's all right. I'll pull her up
I'm
later.
sorry, I don't remember.
The audience loves it. The
Okay,
audience loves that
cool,
poll
yeah.
for me.
I'm sure they do. Georgia was doing like feng shui. She's like doing,
and he's like, I don't know what feng shui is.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so now we're at Smiley.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. I
Okay.
went back, remember?
Smiley,
they slowed it
I
down.
thought she did a weird thing, but he ended up liking it. She brought in like a makeup wipe
Yeah.
and just got in the hot tub and started wiping off her makeup. To me, it was like a really awkward move.
It was weird.
I don't understand it, but he loved it and was like, later he's like, you were taking off your mask.
I mean, it probably helps that she's also like serious, built like a supermodel.
Totally.
It might help a little
And
bit.
she, like-
you took your makeup off and you look the same.
She doesn't need makeup.
She didn't need makeup.
I know. I'm like, that's some confidence.
She's a little
You're on
baby.
camera and you just know, like,
I'm gonna look good
because you
without
can
this.
look great in person, but like camera
Yeah, it's a good
is
point.
a whole different
That's a
thing.
great
And she didn't
point.
even care. She was just like, yep.
These are
makeup
see.
wipe.
Thank you for that feminine insight. I would not have freaking appreciated that part of it.
See, look, she's doing it right now. It's
yeah.
so weird.
And Flav is just staring at her.
Yeah.
And he's managing to keep eye contact while all these women
mesmerized.
are absolutely butt naked in front of him.
Dimples comes out on roller skates.
Which
that looks like fun.
It was kind of cute. She's dressed kind of fun too. I really dig her kind of
Yeah.
vibe in this, but you don't get to really know her much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in between all of these, it's pointing out how fast 10 minutes goes because Big Rick is constantly blowing a whistle telling him rotate.
Right. It like literally interrupts every conversation. Whistle.
Yep. Now Hottie is here and she is doing something with lights.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
It's like this disco ball strobe light thing on a stick that she's holding, and she's like, look at my light. I don't know.
Weird.
He calls her very dramatical.
You did say that. I have to admit, I don't know. I realized at one point I only recognize Hottie if she's got her boobs out. Because that is the main way she announced herself. That was my
Yeah.
mnemonic device was, okay, you got big boobs.
Yeah.
Miss Latin coming through. And what does Flavor Flav have to say about Miss Latin?
Thick.
Like with 3 C's.
Yeah.
Miss Latin's hot tub, yo, she blew me away. I ain't gonna lie, home girl. Thick. I like that.
He really likes her, and she's trying to like say like Spanish words to him, and he cannot do it.
Yeah.
She's like, de molinar.
Yeah, and he
he's
says
like-
it like several
He
times.
can't get it. But anyway.
Do you mind? I would like to take a little pause.
Okay.
My son just called.
Oh, yeah.
One
Go
sec.
for it.
Yeah, and I think it's just because she has more than 4% body fat.
I know. There was like one scene later where the girls, maybe it was a preview for next week, and they're all running around like half naked. And I
Yeah.
was like, Andy, there is not a percentage body fat.
Yeah. Everybody's
them.
stomachs are pretty freaking
Dude.
flat.
So yeah, I think she's very normal,
Does
like
Flav-
body, but it's thick.
he's like thick, and he is into
He
it.
likes it.
So much so that she wins.
Yeah.
Her
Yes. And New York
and
Smiley.
Smiley.
The weird makeup
The makeup. Yes.
thing.
Yeah. So after that, they go back to the Flav's mansion.
Yeah.
And New York, once again, in the middle of it.
Well, I don't know, like they don't catch who started this, or they
We
don't
don't.
show us, but like Pumpkin's basically confronting New York.
Yes.
And so now it's like Rain and New York have gotten a fight, and now Pumpkin and New York are getting in a fight.
And Pumpkin's gonna start waving fingers, and it gets louder and louder, and then it proceeds to look like it's about to get physical, just like what happened in the van moments earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just like escalating.
yeah.
And basically New York, which honestly, like she kind of has a point. Like, why do you care what I say?
Yeah.
Why? And I think more people need to like heed that advice when you're dealing with like a bully or a villain. It's like, don't stop giving their words so much weight. Like, who cares?
It's true.
If you hate her, who freaking cares?
Well, and Flav ends up saying as much to calm Pumpkin down. So
Yeah.
Pumpkin like storms off before Rain is pulling Pumpkin off of New York. And so Pumpkin kind of storms off, and Flav comes down from his room to go, hey, what the hell's going on? And Pumpkin's like, New York is really mean to me. And then he has some words. I want to see them in the captions unless you wrote them down. But he had some very, very poetic words to share with Pumpkin. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's good shit, man.
he says, about New York to Pumpkin. He says, she doesn't pay you. She doesn't put anything in your pocket. Why should her words matter to you?
I love it. I love it.
But I'm like, that's interesting. So to him, the only person whose words should matter to you are the person who's paying you, your boss.
Yeah.
She's not your boss, is what he's saying. You know?
And it says so much about Flav's life, I think, that's like the way he looks at this. He's like, totally. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me unless they're paying me.
So the person who's paying me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not paying me, I don't care. Here's my Viking helmet. Fucking deal.
I'm just going to do me.
Yeah. And Flav does a really good job like settling her down. And it's just.
It's reminiscent of, oh gosh, what was her name on Rock of Love when she had a scar on her face and she said it was like Brandy.
Oh,
Brandy
yeah.
She's like, it's like a disability. My scar. It's like Pumpkin's giving that right now. Like her mascara is like running down her face and she's so upset. And listen, Pumpkin, I'm not shitting on you. I've been mean girled too, and it's very upsetting. So I think just like maybe the end result is like we have to stop caring about what these mean girls say.
And the other thing that Flav says, in the spirit of freestyling everything, if it doesn't apply, let it fly.
Yeah.
So good.
And he's like, when he's asking her what's going on, he goes, kick the lyrics to Flav.
Yeah. As in, tell me what's going on.
That's
Kick
amazing.
the lyrics to Flav.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so great. Like we don't necessarily need the women on the show to make it a good show because Flav is just so entertaining.
The same.
It is
with
not
Rock of Love.
You needed women. You had to bring extra women on.
We kept saying
to make
like,
Brett
can we
interesting.
just see the women? Can we just see them hanging out together?
Because they're a whole goddamn vibe.
Yeah.
And Brett is like the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Whatever not a vibe is. Okay. Now, Miss Latin, she is calling her ex
again.
Cash. And
and she's like, I miss my ex-boyfriend so much.
She got a hold of him and he's like, well, cool. Sounds like you're busy. I'm busy. Bye. Yeah. And she's heartbroken.
Just totally blowing her off.
And she's using, I guess they probably hide cell phones.
Yeah.
Right?
Or did they even have cell phone? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
2008, I'm going to assume.
People had them, but it wasn't like today where it's like freaking attached to your hand.
That's a good point.
Like we had them, it maybe stayed in your car or your purse.
Yeah.
And you would, I don't know, it was very different. And I think for all the reality shows, like they don't let them have cell phones because all we would do is watch people stare at their cell phones all day.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's why Jersey Shore doesn't let them have their cell phones.
Exactly.
Been watching a lot of that.
This should be a lesson in life too. Not to get preachy, people. Put your fucking phones down.
Put them down for a second.
Put them down. There's like a whole world out here.
There is.
IRL. There's real life happening around you.
Did you know?
Anyway.
You guys should, you know what you do? You, audience, you set that phone down. You go create a podcast with your partner.
Right.
That's right.
Put it on silent.
Come on.
Forget about it. It'll feel good.
Get in the mix. Come out here and compete with us.
Okay.
Try me.
I'm done. I'll stop lecturing people.
I'm just kidding. So yeah, the Pumpkin, Miss Latin, everybody knows that Miss Latin has now called her boyfriend and is hung up on him. And Miss Latin is thinking this is a safe space to share her strong feelings about her ex.
She sits down with like, how many girls was it? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah.
And they're like, I think it's Pumpkin who's like, if they were in front of you right now, your ex-boyfriend and Flav, who would you pick?
And she said, him.
My boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
My ex-boyfriend.
And it's like,
girl, why are you saying this to anyone?
What are you doing?
You're asking for it.
You want to go back to your ex-boyfriend, but at the same time, he didn't seem to want you. Yeah. And so maybe try and not jeopardize your chances with Flav.
And like, why are you on the show?
Hey, Ashley.
It's like Christy Joe.
It is like Christy Joe.
It's like, why are you on this show? To be on a show. I know where you're going.
You do. You got to know where I'm going.
It's amazing.
Do you like a Flavor Flav with a short skirt and a long jacket?
And a long jacket.
That's right, everybody. It's the return of Long Jacket on Flavor of Love. This segment of Mock of Love where we discuss what the fuck ever we want on every episode of Flavor of Love. Holy shit.
And it is actually, oh, fuck.
You got it.
I'm trying to pause it.
I got you.
Okay,
babe.
thank you.
I got you.
Oh, you got to
go back. I need to go back because we need the full length.
Yeah, head to toe.
This is important because it is The longest jacket of long jacket.
It is an actual long
jacket.
jacket.
It is the longest. It is floor length.
It is dragging the floor length.
He is a fucking anime villain.
He is. He could be a cartoon villain.
Yes. He says he's dressed up to be 70s. Where do you begin, Ashley?
I don't know. Okay, so let's just start with the color scheme.
Okay.
Purple.
Mm-hmm.
Turquoise.
Boom.
Blue and purple. Yeah, I already said purple. Blue, turquoise, purple.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so the pants are turquoise. The jacket is turquoise. The shirt is purple.
The vest is purple. The inside of the jacket is purple.
Oh, but there is a vest.
There is a vest.
And he has a giant clock on. And then there's like this fur trim on the jacket.
Like he's wearing a Cheshire cat.
And it almost looks like he's wearing the boots with the fur.
He is wearing the boots with the fur. Those are part of the pants, though.
They are.
They're stitched into the pants.
They are, yes.
There's
That's why I said it looks like he's wearing boots with the fur, but they are part of the pants.
They're stitched in, like there's frilly boot tops that go almost up to his knees that are the Cheshire cat fur consistency of blue, purple, black.
Black, purple, blue stripes of fur.
Absolutely insane.
Just bright af. And then like a fur hat, like a Jamiroquai hat.
Jamiroquai, absolutely.
Yeah.
He is.
And then his glasses.
And then that's like, somehow the glasses stayed for last because they're outrageous. They're spiky, absolutely anime coded. Like he is ready to fight JoJo, or he's ready to fight Gojo, or any other anime character name that you want to throw in here. He is a villain.
We should look up whether he's like into anime or not.
Oh,
I think you're on to something.
You know, damn, we did no research like usual, but I'm interested in answers for this.
Cuffs too.
It is insane.
It's so good.
And I gotta let it play, but that's long jacket, everybody. Flav just knows no bounds, but we can't do this for every episode, every freaking outfit.
No, because there are going to be a lot. Oh my God, it's purple line.
That's what I said.
Oh,
it's
you already
purple
said
line,
it?
the jacket. Yeah, it's purple on the inside of the jacket. It's outstanding.
And teal on the outside, or turquoise. Oh my God, it's so good.
And he's standing at the top of the stairs, and he's saying he's dressed for a
bow tie.
Hang on, this jacket is fat corduroy texture.
It's corduroy.
It is a fat corduroy texture, just like the pants. Mm-hmm. It's not a skinny corduroy line. Mm-hmm. It is a big, thick corduroy.
Maybe that's the 70s part.
It's what he's saying. He got them dressed up in 70s roller rink outfits. He probably has a Boogie Nights kink that's coming out here.
Shout out Midnight Roller Rink.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, they're going to the Midnight Roller Rink.
Yeah, so this is the date. This is like, the three girls, the one, the hot tub thing. Did we already say that?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so they're going roller skating in this amazing outfit. He has a cane while he's roller skating.
Yes. And he does not take off the hat, the long jacket, or the glasses, or the clock. He is skating
part of it.
In all of it.
And not to keep comparing to Rock of Love, but I'm going to. Remember, like, for Rock of Love, Bret Michaels would have a long jacket, and we would be like, this is hideous.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Yes.
With Flav, it's a long jacket, and it's outrageous, but it's, like, fun.
Yes.
And somehow it works.
Because Flav is a character.
Yes.
He is in costume constantly.
And Bret Michaels was more like giving MAGA all the time.
Yeah.
It was giving, like,
it's giving Kid Rock in the Oval Office.
Totally.
Yeah. It's just tough looks.
Yeah.
It's now, so Flav was skating with Miss Latin, and then New York didn't like that. And so what does she do?
Oh, she's like fake falling.
She's fake falling. And like they get the camera on her, just obviously fake falling.
And Flav knows it too. He's like, I think she keeps falling because she like wants me to pick her up.
Yeah.
But he's into it.
Yeah.
He's like, I get to touch her.
I get to touch her
and
body.
He's like touching her.
And I'm like, this is the weakest game. This is the game my oldest son had when he was 4. He'd see like a group of pretty girls and he'd just walk over and fall and look up and see if they'd laugh.
He would do that?
He would do that. He'd just like pratfall wherever he could to get attention and just be like, oh my God, this fucking kid.
Yeah. It's like a rookie level flirting, but it's working.
It's 4-year-old levels of flirting.
It's working.
Now he's holding hands with Smiley, who took off her makeup, but now she's back and made up and making goo-goo eyes at Flav.
Yeah. She just makes like sexy flirt eyes all the time.
Come hither.
That's probably why he likes her. Yeah. She's just giving sex eyes at all times.
Yeah. Big Rick comes onto the floor to let them know that roller skating's done. They got to eat. And for no reason at all, Big Rick is in a suit and a headband suddenly. Apropos of nothing. He's just got a red headband on.
Sweatband.
Thank you.
Around his head.
Yeah.
And the rest is just like a typical like Secret Service suit
that he's been wearing the whole thing, but he just for the 70s thing, he's like, I should put on a sweatband. I am Big Rick. Here's my sweatband.
So then they're all sitting at like, did you ever have roller rink birthday parties?
Oh,
I had
nonstop.
so many. Yeah. And they're sitting at like, you remember those like plasticky tables with the seats attached to them?
Yep.
Eating their like fast food from the roller rink. And they're having some deep conversations about past relationships.
Our roller rink here in San Diego that we go to, East County, San Diego, is Aquarius.
Oh,
it's gone now. It's over where
I've never been.
the Ford dealer is, but it's gone.
Oh.
But yeah, Aquarius. You never been to a roller rink?
I've never. Dude, I just said I had
I
a
know.
million
I was
birthdays.
confused.
I've never been to Aquarius.
Oh yeah. I wish Aquarius still existed. It was.
But you know, I've lived here 20 years, so when did it close?
Oh, it closed when I was like in middle school or something. Yeah,
okay,
it was unfortunately short lived, but it was all 70s theme. Aquarius, right?
Yeah.
So like once every couple hours they'd play "This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius." Yep, you know it. So
that's weird. I was just thinking about that song yesterday.
That is weird. So Smiley is talking about her previous marriage, I believe.
Yes. So Smiley I keep wanting to call her Smiles because everyone else has a Z.
Yeah.
But Smiley was married, and apparently he broke her heart and just told her, like, I don't love you. And so she's kind of like crying as she's telling the story. And to me, it felt really genuine.
Totally.
You know, not like she misses him, but just like that really hurt.
Who did not believe it was genuine?
New York.
New York says bullshit, and it's
She's
like
calling bullshit on the waterworks.
But it's New York. You're just you are projecting because you are such a gamer. You know.
But you remember Lacey would do this too. Like everything that another girl did was the stupidest thing that could have ever been done.
Even if Lacey was about to do it the very next scene.
Oh my God! Can we talk about?
Do I need to pause?
Probably. Can we talk about the cameo that you got?
Oh, fuck, dude.
This deserves a pause, you guys.
So this is the problem with chemo is that we take a week off and we forget stuff that we wanted to do that week because I'm in bad shape and can't be funny.
Yeah, and, sorry guys, we missed a week, but I hope Christmas. You understand.
Should I hold it up and like play a good bit of it?
You could.
At some point?
Well, why don't we just drop some?
I can drop some.
Yeah, instead of us trying to like find a spot right now.
Yeah. So our friend Katie, shout out Katie. Hope you're listening today.
Love you,
Katie. Gave a very unique donation to the meal train situation, which was a cameo for me from none other than Lacey Skulls.
Fuck yes.
That's right. Rock of Love villain Lacey Skulls got in there and gave me a cameo.
I gotta be honest, it was incredible.
It was like it's 5 minutes long, you guys.
She really like put thought
and heart
effort into this.
She was really, really like, dude, you got this. You're gonna fight cancer. You're gonna beat this thing, and like very like motivating and encouraging. And then she said, I want to hear your podcast. I'm like, Katie, you told her we have a podcast? And she's like, I hope you make a lot of fun of me. I can take it. I'm like, I don't know that you can.
No, she
did. We go hard on you.
She did, because she kept saying like, maybe I could come on it, or like.
I'm so uncomfortable that she even knows.
But what's funny is I wasn't. Andy like immediately cringed, and I was like, dude, she's used to this. She played a villain.
I know.
She's used to people talking shit about her. And
I hope she's okay with people talking shit about Otis, because we went hard on him too.
We did. And she's probably used to it all. And I do feel like as that season went on, we were figuring out that she's a villain.
Yes.
And we kept bringing that up, like, oh my God,
it's a character.
She's not an actual bad person. She is playing a character.
I said a lot of things that look, maybe it's another time, but I do feel like it was weird that she constantly picked on women of color.
I know.
I will not back down from that.
I know. And you shouldn't.
And if she wants to be on a podcast, I'm going to bring that up.
You shouldn't. Yeah.
I'm here for hard-hitting journalism. That's what this podcast is about. But
Yeah.
the point being, Katie, thank you for the cameo.
Yeah.
And Lacey, thank you for the cameo as well and the encouragement.
Yeah.
It's just tough. And thank you for thank you,
I
listener.
love how you just said Lacey, you're racist, but thank you for the cameo.
Lacey, you might be racist.
Okay.
What? Is this bitchy and hilarious? You're goddamn right it is. That's what we do.
Right.
I'm not going to back down from that statement. No, but like it is wonderful. And I appreciate all of you guys for also being patient with our need for a flexible, distribution production schedule here because of my chemo treatments. It's not always sunshine and rainbows over here. Okay, are we back at the action?
I guess so.
I'll drop some Lacey in.
Andy, what's going on? It's your girl Lacey here, your favorite redheaded villain from Rock of Love. How are you? So, Katie recently reached out to me, and first of all, I want you to know you are so loved. Katie told me what a badass, kick-ass, rock star, superstar warrior that you are. And she also told me that you are a big fan of Rock of Love. I just want to say thank you so much for that. That makes me so happy. I had such a great time on Rock of Love.
I loved it. I know you have your issues with her. And
No. I love it too.
I clearly condemn those things, but I thought she was very nice in her cameo.
You heard it here. Ashley loves racism.
You fuckface.
Okay, we're back to it. Miss Latin is talking about if she was ever previously married. She was not. And New York is just mad that any woman is getting a chance to talk to Flav during this date.
But like glaringly missing from what Miss Latin was saying is that she's currently talking to her ex-boyfriend of a week.
Still hung up on him.
Because it wasn't just about past marriages. They were talking about past relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, I've had two. I had like a high school thing that was whatever, and then another one. But
did you happen to have a 4-year relationship that ended last week?
And you're still calling him from this house?
Is that something you might want to talk about?
Anyway, prime opportunity for her to fess up, and she doesn't say a damn word.
She's like, this surely won't come back to bite her in the ass, considering she's been talking about it so much.
No.
So New York knows this about the ex-boyfriend, and New York goes and plants the seed of doubt in the other women's minds about Miss Latin.
Does she?
She does. She's telling her She's telling Goldie and Miss Red Oyster in the kitchen.
To be fair.
Or is that Hottie? That's Hottie.
I think it's Hottie because Hottie is then the one that goes and stirs.
I can't see her boobs. I can't tell you.
So there's no telling who that is.
It could be anybody.
But yeah, so Hottie immediately goes to Pumpkin, and I was gonna say it's not like New York's the only one. Like,
no,
Pumpkin wasn't gonna say anything, but which I kind of call bullshit. I think she would have
said something,
sowing the seed. She was making it clear, like, I'm not a rat. I'm not gonna say anything to Flav. But
given enough time.
But was very happy to share with Hottie. Like, yep. She told me she would pick her ex-boyfriend over Flav.
Well, no, I think Hottie is telling Pumpkin. And then Pumpkin saying, I'm not going to snitch her out, right?
No, Pumpkin is the one that was told by Miss Latin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Hottie's getting scoop from Pumpkin.
Okay. I thought New York was just telling Hottie, and that's how she found out. I thought she was telling her and Oyster.
Remember earlier were you here for this episode when Miss Latin went into a room with 4 other women?
Yes.
And Pumpkin was the main one in there?
Okay. You're right. She didn't need to be told.
And Pumpkin was like, would you pick Flav or your ex-boyfriend?
And she said ex-boyfriend.
So I'm just saying, I'm not saying New York didn't stir shit up, but other people in the house already know.
Knew. Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
And are already kind of annoyed about it.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry.
God, Andy.
You're so annoyed with me.
I'm like exasperated with this conversation.
I can't believe you lost track of what was going on.
It was only 15 minutes ago.
Hey, I got good news. Hottie's boobs are out. I know who she is.
Oh, good. I'm very happy for you,
She's wearing
darling.
like a boob sock. Like that goes wraps around the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, now the drama is spreading. Hottie is talking to Miss Latin directly about this and going, hey, sounds like you have things with your ex-boyfriend.
Miss Latin gets defensive immediately, which I'm like, that wasn't the move either.
It's like, why do you care about my life? Why do you care what's going on?
Everyone gets annoyed at Hottie, but I'm like, why would she not be bringing this up?
Yeah.
I mean, in Rock of Love, this was par for the course.
Absolutely.
It's like if you talk to the women about a man you have back home, it is going to be brought
Your
up.
opportunities to get ahead are few.
Yeah.
When somebody tosses you a fucking life preserver and you don't take it, yeah. Sometimes the life preserver looks like you shooting somebody else in the head to steal their life preserver.
Oh my God.
And that's what freaking, it's not so much that Miss Latin tossed a life preserver. She tossed a gun.
Yeah.
And said, take mine.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Yeah. So now they're having family dinner, which is interesting because Flav isn't present at family dinner.
Yeah.
They just have the girls do like a lot of stuff on their own.
They do. Yeah. I mean, they'll show like a clip of Flav, quote unquote, in his room,
Yeah.
hearing commotion
Quote,
down the
unquote.
hall. And I'm like, he's not there.
Yeah. No way.
He's not. He
He's
doesn't
not
stay
just
at this
sitting
house.
quietly in a room
Nope.
by himself.
In his purple and leopard room.
There's no chance. So they're having family dinner without Flav and yelling at New York and yelling at Miss Latin.
No, they're yelling at Hottie.
Oh.
Do you understand what's happening in
Jesus
this episode?
Christ, Ashley, do not give me those eyes.
I'm like, he does not understand.
All right, go
girl-
ahead. Tell us what happened in this episode, Ashley.
He does not understand girl drama at all because he cannot follow
There
it
were no
right now.
captions when we were watching it earlier. I had a hard time following.
Your brain doesn't compute without captions.
Yeah.
Honestly, and usually mine doesn't either.
Okay, look, my hearing is going. I play in a rock band.
But it kind of confused me because everyone got pissed at Hottie.
Yes.
That's
okay.
who everyone's like, Hottie's shady. Why is she even bringing this up?
Okay.
I don't understand. And it's like, of course she's going to bring it up.
Of course.
Nobody's mad in New York anymore. When New York gets a pass, spoiler, a clock, everybody cheers and claps.
It's true.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Anyway.
Everybody hates New York, but she gets a lot of applause.
I know.
Huh. Interesting.
So right now, Red Oyster is
Don't Google it.
is spilling the beans to Flav.
Yes. Now,
She's the one that like nobody wants to actually tell him because they don't want to be seen as a rat.
and then the next thing
you know.
that comes up is it's about time for elimination. And it does not go well that Oyster spilled the beans.
Well, he makes it seem that way.
Yeah. He
He's
really
like,
plays it
I
up.
don't like a rat. I don't like a rat. And he says it like 4 times.
Which
Yeah.
I imagine, I don't know.
They're just trying to trick us
Yeah, it was
about
just
like
interesting.
who's going to get eliminated.
Like he makes it, he plays it up like Oyster's gotta go home.
100.
It would, because she narked on
Babe,
fucking,
he's creating suspense.
I understand. But also it's like, why would we do that? Like Miss Latin should go home, and well, we're in luck. Anyway.
Well, it's kind of, it was reminding me again of Rock of Love, where it's like people kept telling Brett about these men back home and he didn't give a shit.
That's
you
right.
know, he would like kind of get mad that anyone was, well, maybe he'd go talk to the girl, but then he would like brush it off.
Unless it was Aaron. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a boyfriend. It was just the
It
John
was like
Mayer.
an ex-fiance.
Was it John Mayer coming through the restaurant that she worked at? Was it?
It was somebody. Vanilla Ice. No, that was Heather.
That was Heather.
Oh God,
He
we're
was
getting
jealous about
everything
that,
mixed up. Yeah.
But then he wasn't jealous about that. And then Christy Joe had 2 husbands, one that she was still married to, and he got over that.
But nobody ever went home immediately for that.
That's a good
I
point.
don't think. Maybe Aaron did. I can't remember. Anyway, it just seems like.
I feel like Aaron might have gone home that night.
Really?
Yeah, he was really butthurt that she wanted to hang out with like John Mayer or whatever it was. Who was it?
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah, he was really offended that there was
Someone-
another
Justin
musician.
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
It was
Thank you.
Justin Timberlake.
It was a J name.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were watching fucking The Valley and I saw Sheena, so John Mayer was top of mind.
You know, I dated John Mayer.
Oh, we've been watching so much trash. It's so great.
It's so good.
All right. Flav is decked out in the king outfit once
Yes.
again.
Yes, I like that he's keeping some consistency with his elimination outfit. He is king
Yeah.
with his crown and his cape and his big clock.
Now, they go to it's elimination time. They go to Hottie, and once again, she talks about my mansion, my money, my man.
It's kind of gross.
It's the pits.
yeah.
I hate it.
It's really gross.
It
Like
sucks.
she's like, I'm gonna stay here with my money, and she puts a big emphasis on
She
the money.
really does.
It's like, oh,
Nobody else is trying to
okay.
do all that.
Yeah.
And it's pretty icky.
I said she a gold digger.
Don't finish it.
Nope.
Don't finish it.
Nope.
All right. So we got 5 women that got to go home tonight. And we have spoiled a little bit about who will be going
Yeah,
home.
sorry.
No, I did too. So who knows what time it is?
Who knows what time it is? Sweetie?
Sweetie, who was like virtually absent other than wearing booty shorts that had Flav's name on them.
Yeah, there are like a few people that get passes that I'm like, or clocks. I keep calling them passes. I have to get out of the habit.
A clock that is a pass, if you think about it.
But last season it was
Backstage
passes. Now it's
Yeah.
clocks.
Yes.
Okay. So there are a few people, like Hoops got a clock. And
Well,
I was
Hoops
like,
gets a clock because she looks like Stacey Dash.
she's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we didn't see her at all.
No.
Sweetie, we already talked about her. Sirius, did we really see Sirius at all?
I don't think so.
Peaches?
No, they were in the hot tub, but that's
They were in the
about
hot tub. I guess that makes sense because it was like hot tubs, date,
it. Yeah.
and
Yep. 10
you
minutes of
know?
hot tub.
Yeah.
Hope you made an impression.
Goldie, yay! Got a pass.
You girl.
Hottie ends up getting a pass.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls are borderline like booing. They
Yeah.
hate her. They're all making fun of her outfit and basically calling her fat, which I thought was like really
Kinda shitty.
cruel and not necessary. But then New York gets a pass and everyone claps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why they clap. Number one, they shouldn't be clapping at all.
Mhm.
It's just weird. But this is the first time a show like this has ever existed. You know,
Yeah.
that's not The Bachelor.
Yeah.
That is a kind of a goofy thing. And so they're like, I don't know. I guess we clap. It feels right.
Right.
And then after this show, nobody claps. ever
Nobody
again.
claps. Yeah, maybe it was just very novel.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what to do.
But yeah. So we got Hoops getting her clock right now.
Mhm.
We end up, we say goodbye to Miss Latin.
Yeah.
He says, I don't like a rat or something like that. And it makes it sound like Oyster's about to go home instead of Miss Latin.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really weird.
Well, they're building up the suspense. I think that's literally all it is.
They
is-
want to throw a curveball.
Yeah, they want to misdirect you for a
Yeah.
second and think like that was a really serious thing to him, but really it wasn't. Like he wanted the info and he
Mhm.
said he thought that Oyster had his best interest at heart.
Yeah.
When she was ratting out Miss Latin.
Which, why hype up the rat talk
Yeah.
then? It's just so weird. And it's interesting. Like, again, Flav giving these clocks out does not force them to kiss him,
Mm-hmm.
does not ask for kisses,
Mhm.
just very politely adorns them with the clock,
Mm-hmm.
slightly handsy, but not aggressively.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What a kind man.
What
What a novel.
What a dude. Because we can talk about who got eliminated.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go to.
Oh, okay. Okay, we already said Miss Latin, like he literally won't even like talk to her.
Yeah, he's not like looking her in the eyes. He's like pretty butthurt.
Yeah, he said it was very disrespectful.
Yeah, he's like,
He
dude,
feels disrespected by her.
you come
I'm
into
like,
my
good for
house, you
you,
call my
Flav.
ex-boyfriend. What's
Yeah,
that?
I was like, good for Flav.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
Where I feel like Brett let himself get disrespected left and right.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm going to
"Okay,
keep
whatever.
coming back to you, even though you clearly aren't here for me.
You have an actual husband, but
But
you should stay.
I'll get over it.
Because you're hot.
I just want to get it in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we know Miss Latin goes home. That's
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
a shame. Apples.
Apples goes home.
Maura Tierney goes home.
Dimples, Rain,
Dimples.
and Georgia.
Yeah, Rain was. She wasn't as broken up about it as I thought she would be.
She was pretty annoyed that New York got a pass.
That's for sure.
She was like screaming about it. But
I think that bothers her more than anything.
Mhm.
Not so much that she didn't get Flav, but that New York got to stay one more night than
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least one more night than her
Right.
that we know of so far. Well, this is I think that's it, right? Is that all
Yeah.
our people who
Yeah.
got kicked off?
That's it. He pours some champagne out.
Yeah.
For the ones we lost.
The fallen soldiers. But the ones who don't know what time it is. Now, do you have any where are they
No, their
nows or
time is
anything?
up.
Their time is up. Thank you.
Yeah.
They don't know what their time is up. Sorry.
Yeah.
He doesn't say you don't know what time it is. That'd be way worse.
That'd be weird. You don't know
You
what
know what time
it
it is. You don't know what time it is.
That's your time is up.
So, do we have any where are they nows?
Nope. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We can make up stuff.
We can?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you think Rain is now?
Oh, where do I think Rain is now?
Yeah.
She got adult braces to fix the gap. The gap was pretty gnarly.
What if that was like her? Who's the chick on White Lotus?
White Lotus? Yeah, I know. I know where you're going.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like her thing.
She got adult braces, but she went back and she never had to deal with New York ever again. And it was a beautiful life.
Yeah, that's all she needed, really.
It's a beautiful life. Oh.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's a beautiful life.
Oh.
Now you know what I'm singing.
Yep.
So anyway, I guess should we eulogize somebody, or do you have some things to throw in here?
No, the only last thing I have is that after Flav let the girls go, he said, "Someone's got to do it. May as well be me."
Like, it's your show, dude. What are you talking about?
Someone doesn't have to do anything. This is your show.
You decided to have a show, which I guess somebody's got to do it. No, nobody has to do it.
This whole creation.
None of this is necessary.
Is for you.
If you wanted to, you could cancel the show and go home with whoever you want to right now.
It just made me laugh.
He's wild. I respect him.
I know.
Immensely.
I think he was trying to be funny, and I'm here for it.
Oh, okay. So shall we bow our heads and close our eyes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, bow your heads, close your eyes. Here we go. Dear VH1, heavenly Bapinist Father, mighty donged Father,
Oh my God.
we bid farewell to the earthly realm for Miss Latin, whose real name is Chachtel.
I don't know.
Chachtel.
I feel like I'm gonna get canceled for trying
I don't.
to pronounce
It
it.
starts with an X,
Yes.
which is frankly a little mean to me.
It's like that X resort
Yeah,
from the last
yeah,
one.
it is.
Yeah.
It's from Rock of Love.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, Lord, sorry. We say goodbye to Miss Latin. She was thick though, and got the attention of Flav. Because of that, she was down with the thickness. Ooh ah 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 ah. And you know, she just couldn't get over her ex-boyfriend, Cash. I hope that she ended up finding love with Cash, and maybe we'll be able to see her in charm school. Who's to say? I don't know these things yet, but that's the journey that we're on in this world, the material plane. Although Miss Latin has left us for the afterlife, hopefully charm school. In your holy pianist name, amen.
Amen.
Got a little rambly.
I know, towards the end, it was like, remember Meet
Where are
the
you
Parents?
going? Yeah.
When he's like,
Yeah.
oh God.
Oh God.
Dear God.
God.
I made a mixed CD one time and I just threw that in the middle of it, and everyone that listened was like, yes.
Yeah, it's a good mixed CD when it has a little skit in there.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you enjoying outside of trash reality TV, babe?
Nothing. The Valley is where it's at.
It's the only thing I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
The Valley has been very good.
Yeah.
Jax is a piece of shit.
100%.
Give me a cameo, Katie. Give me a Jax cameo where I
that
tell
would
him he's
be
a piece of shit.
good. That
Oh
would be
God.
good. I was telling Andy, I saw like a Dr. Drew and Jax
Yeah.
interview where Dr. Drew did a narcissist test on Jax.
And he aced it.
He aced it.
It's not what you want.
You don't want good marks on the narcissist
Exactly.
test.
It's like when Ashley ended up failing the Brett Michaels or Flavor Flav lyrics test.
Yeah.
Let's not forget.
Oh my God.
I will
please,
revisit
let's
your
forget.
shame.
I think I was just really stoned and I just went with the last one that I heard because they were really long.
That's my job. I'm the one that has cancer and on chemotherapy.
I am here but to support you.
It was sympathy stoned.
Yes.
I'm enjoying and will continue to enjoy more this little video game, Blueprints. If you say it out loud, you get it, but it's a little double entendre. Blueprints, CE. And it's a game where it's a
fun.
puzzle game.
Mhm.
It is definitely kind of an adult game, but we played it with the kids.
Mhm.
When I say adult game, it's not like a twitchy, go shoot things, bang, bang, action.
Or like, it's not like adult themed.
No,
No,
you're
it's
not
more
like,
just like-
clicking titties.
Maybe too complicated for kids.
Yeah, maybe. You
Yeah.
got to take notes. It's a lot of puzzles. You're building a house, and you have to build it in a certain order and find certain things. And there's puzzles you unlock. And it's I've read a lot of great things, and we've played one quote unquote day of it. And just the very basic gameplay of it, I'm like, this is a great chemo treat when I'm stuck on a couch to try and figure out how to build a house.
Yeah, I think you're going to have some fun with that.
It'll be cool.
Next week. Yeah.
I'm going to make you have fun with me on it.
Oh, yeah. I like it too. I was just incredibly tired when we started playing it.
You said Ashley was like, we can't play this game late at night.
I was like, I'm fading. And it requires a lot of brain power, and I've been working all day.
She's got to take care of a cancer boyfriend and do her real job, and then I expect her to play logic games. It's not fun for her.
Like, one of the reasons I love trashy reality TV is I get to turn my brain off at night. Yeah.
Just absolutely wipe yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time for some house cleaning.
Okay.
So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mock of Love and leave us comments, send us memes, whatever you want. Mock of Love is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. #boobs. Please subscribe to us at those locations. It really helps us out. Also, please make sure you're following us on Instagram at mol.podcast, on Blue Sky at MOL Podcast, and find us on TikTok at Mock of Love Podcast, all spelled out. Elon Musk's dick doesn't work and he's bad at business and he's good at being in a K-hole. I'm saying the same one I did last time.
Nailed that.
I'm keeping this one. It keeps it tight.
Okay.
Oh, you mocking me for flubbing my words?
Yes.
Just because you're reading along with me doesn't mean you get to judge me for how my reading is.
I was like, you get so worked up. You can't even read this. I mean, fuck that guy. But,
but we're not on X. That's the important thing about all that.
That is the important thing.
That's what the takeaway is.
Yeah.
All right, babe. Well, I think we have another successful episode in the bag.
I think so too.
So, will you
continue to stay in this house and rock our world?
Have a great week, everybody.
Adios.
Mock of Love is produced by Andy and Ashley. All views and comments do not necessarily reflect the views of Andy and Ashley, so ease up on us. If you enjoyed this romp through reality shows past, please follow, like, subscribe, and leave us a comment wherever you listen to podcasts.
How pimp is that?